Hello Drive Radio fans, Richard Rush here today with Walt McLean behind the camera, and today we're going to take a look at the 2018 Nissan Rogue Sport. Now, this was introduced kind of at the end of last year, and really kind of a new addition to the Rogue I guess class and into this segment, and really they've done a fantastic job. They've basically taken the larger Rogue, shortened it down, made it a little bit more sporty of a feel, and with that this year, obviously this car was all new last year. They haven't really changed a whole lot this year. The biggest thing, they've changed around some of the trim levels and no power liftgate on this year's model. So with that being said, let's take a quick walk around, Walt, and we'll go from there. There's three trim levels: S, SV, SL. This is the SV trim level, which is kind of the middle of the road, which it comes standard with 17-inch wheels, roof rails, automatic headlights, keyless entry and ignition, a cargo management system, which we'll show you in the back, dual climate control, power drive or seat, a 6-speaker audio system. The SV technology package is on this vehicle, and that's also was previously known as the premium package. The technology package, and as I open this front door for you, Walt, you can show everyone on the interior of this what this looks like. That technology package gives you heated drivers and front passenger seat, remote engine start with intelligent climate control, heated leather wrapped steering wheel, fog lights, leather wrapped shift knob, heated outside mirrors, Nissan Connect with navigation, mobile apps and services, intelligent around view monitor, so the 360-degree camera system, and intelligent cruise control. And all of that is for about $2,420. So again, you're really going to get a lot of your safety features that you're looking for in terms of the cruise control, the camera system, that sort of thing. You don't get a sunroof or anything like that. Not that it's a big deal, but some people do like to note that as well. I do like the dual zone climate control. That works really well. And the Nissan infotainment system, as we've said in the past, Nissan, I would love for you guys to revamp that a little bit more, put your newer system in more of your models, but after a while you end up getting used to it, and it's not too bad. There's no HD radio option. I know we've been getting some questions from listeners on that on this vehicle. On the back, you do have some vents back here, but it's pretty plain Jane. But again, that's kind of what this vehicle is meant to be. It's not supposed to be a super fancy, a lot of features here in the back, heated seats, anything like that. Underneath the hood, you got a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, 141 horsepower. You get the availability of eco mode. It's paired with a CVT transmission, which Nissan is becoming more and more common to be able to put into their vehicles. As you come around to the back, again, the taillights do wrap into the trunk lid here a little bit. Again, Rogue, and you can kind of see the sport badging underneath there. This is an all-wheel drive vehicle. And then this is the cargo management system. We've showed you this in the past. We don't do a whole lot of this, but basically you can actually position these shelves, and that's really what they're called, however you want to. You can actually kind of stack them back in here, put them down a little bit if you wanted to, do all sorts of things, and it's a really nice feature, honestly, that Nissan has put together there. 60/40 rear folding seat. In terms of cargo capacity, you got nearly 20 cubic feet of cargo room back here and 61.1 cubic feet of cargo room if you fold down both second row seats. And again, as we mentioned in the opening, no more power liftgate. Not a huge deal, just something to note. Fuel economy, 24 and 30 for an average of 27 miles per gallon. We've actually been able to average right around the 28, 29 miles per gallon mark. Depends on the drive. That CVT transmission really helps. The only thing up here at our altitude, and this isn't really an opinion, it's kind of fact, is the lack of power, again, at our altitude, not necessarily at sea level, is noticeable, especially with the CVT transmission. You really got to get used to it if you're pulling into traffic, merging on the highway, whatever it might be. Just something to note. We usually get used to it after a day or two, so not a huge deal, just something to note. So as we close out this review, this vehicle, as it sits right here, $28,760. You can get these, I want to say, for this vehicle right here, the SV starts at 25. I want to say the S starts right at like 23 or so, and I apologize, Nissan, you guys sent me the price sheet. Thank you, Wendy. I just don't have that in front of me right now, so my apologies. But definitely very reasonably priced vehicle, again, for all the amenities that you get in it. And again, the Sport is not meant for, you know, your full family, for the, you know, the full Nissan Rogue experience. It's designed to be more sporty and a little bit, I guess, just more fun of a vehicle, and it is. And it fits in tighter spaces. You're able to fit 4 full-size adults in here, which is really nice. A child seat rear facing in the back is going to be a little bit tight. You're going to have to put them in the passenger seat and set that pretty far forward. Just something to note there. So our opinion, Really love what Nissan's done with the Rogue lineup. Really like the addition of the Sport. This is definitely in competition with the segment. And again, it's a vehicle that's all-wheel drive. You can get a lot of the creature comforts that you're possibly looking for on this vehicle, and you can get it all for under $30,000 in a sort of compact SUV platform. So definitely a recommendation from us if you're in the market for this type of a vehicle. If you want to learn more about this vehicle, head to Nissan's website, check it out, and if you really like what you see, head to your local Nissan dealer, test drive it, get your family in it, and when you do that, let them know that John and Richard Rush from Drive Radio sent you.